Hey guys, Thoughtful One here with my Let's Try Bases Loaded 4 for the NES, made in 1993. As you guys can see, it's a baseball game, fourth in the Bases Loaded series. If anyone's played Bases Loaded 3, you'll see the game is pretty much Bases Loaded 3 with a couple tweaks here and there. It looks exactly the same. It's got the same general fielding mechanics with some editing. It's basically the same game. So I'm the guy at bat here. I'm actually pretty abysmal at the game. This is my 5th game, I think. I've yet to win one. I've yet to actually make it through a game. The game ends prematurely if you get behind by 9 or 10 points. I forget which one it is, but I've never made it through a game. So be prepared to see me strike out and let the computer score a lot. Anyways, with the game, it has, fantasy teams, made-up teams with made-up players. The players all have their own set stats. If you played a season mode, which is 130 games, it does not track your stats. But what it does do is if you make good plays, it will award you a white star, which enhances your player's abilities. If you miss a play or you make an error, then it gives you a black star, which reduces your player's playing ability. And that's how the game allows your players to evolve or grow and change as the season progresses. There you guys can see it. It has a different fielding perspective from most baseball games that I've played on the NES. I don't necessarily like it that much. Some of that might be because I'm not used to it. But it took me a while to get used to it, and I'm still not completely savvy with the fielding perspective. One good thing though when you're fielding is it will tell you where your players are. If you guys could see those little O's that were there while the ball was in the air, it does tell you where your players are, which helps you a lot actually. There you guys can see the little O's which represent the players, and you move all 5 of those players at the same time. The pitching system is actually, I thought it was overtly complex and hard to understand. Basically, you press a direction and the pitch button, which is A, to throw your pitch in that general direction. Like if you press left in the pitch button, you're pitching to slightly the left of the plate, or you can press up or down to adjust the height of the ball, so you can press up and to the right and you'll pitch to the upper right corner. And after your pitch, while the pitcher's doing a wind-up, you can actually press a directional button again, and it will tell the pitcher what kind of pitch that you want. And it has curveballs, fastballs, changeups, even pitches that I don't know what they are, like a split-fingered fastball. I'm not completely baseball savvy, so I don't know what that is, but it has that too. But I thought the pitching system was a little too complex for, at least for someone like me. I wish they would have included an option to just have maybe a dumbed down version. But I'm sure for baseball enthusiasts, it does add a level of depth that they would appreciate. That's just not me. You can see my guy, my pitcher has 2 black stars. And the black stars, like I said, decreases your player's performance. The pitchers earn black stars when the other opposing team scores runs on them. They earn white stars when they get a strikeout. You'll see I'll probably stack up a good number of black stars, and the computer pitcher will probably stack up a good number of white stars. Every inning, a pitcher will lose a white star. If the pitcher goes 5 innings or more, they'll start to lose 2 white stars at a time. And that's just to simulate the pitcher's fatigue. You can actually substitute your pitchers out in this game. I think they have a ton of subs, at least 5 or 6 different other pitchers that you can sub in. Let's get this final out. Oh, here we go, I'll pick this up. There we go. That's a really good inning for me, keeping them down to 1 score. That's a really good inning. You can see their pitcher has a white star. And it actually took me a while. I'll still strike out most of the time, but it took me a while to actually be able to hit the ball, at least have a chance at hitting the ball, I should say. I think I went my first 2 games, I didn't hit the ball at all. It's hard to tell. It's really hard for, at least for me, to tell what the ball is doing with this perspective. It looks different. It is an interesting perspective, I guess I should say, but it is hard for me, at least as a batter, to tell what kind of pitch it is, where it's getting pitched to. It just makes it overtly difficult, I feel, because they do have all those options, like a changeup or a curveball. Then the pitcher can adjust where he's pitching to. That was the substitution screen. Thinking about substituting him out, but I think I'll just keep this guy for however long this commentary runs. I'm doing good. 2 outs, no one on base. Maybe I can get a strikeout here. No, here we go. At least I got 3 and out. That's good. That's I think only the 2nd inning where I've actually gotten or prevented the computer from scoring. And my strikeouts. There. It is I think a good game for anyone who's a baseball enthusiast. It's one of the last, if not the last, baseball game released for the NES, so it definitely had ample opportunity. Oh man, he hit me. It had ample opportunity to draw from all the different baseball games that had come along and tried out different things. It's definitely complex, and it does take a while to pick up, but it does have a really good level of depth, I think, and gives baseball game fans a lot of game to play through with a 130 game season, and then a potential to play in their playoffs. It also forces you to play with, I think, more player skill than just building up or putting in, having a team of just superstars. You actually have to play well to make your players build up to the superstar status. Let's get a couple more outs. I think I'll end this after this inning. Here we go. Here's an out. Here's an out. There we go. Let's end this with a strikeout. And no, that's not a strikeout. I don't think I've ever had a strikeout. Oh man, they scored, what was that, 2 runs on that? Yeah, those Black Stars are building up. There we go, that's an out. Alright guys, this is Thoughtful One. This has been my Let's Try of Bases Loaded 4. Thanks for watching.